Welcome to another episode of Ankle Sore and our review of round 14. If you're enjoying our channel as much as we enjoy making videos, please hit this like and subscribe buttons and feel free to share the videos with all your friends. And let's get started. And firstly, Andrew, how are you this weekend?
Very well, Angelo. 6 games, better than
Six
nothing.
games and a 10-goal win.
He wasn't up and about though. Still whinging and whining.
Nah.
Let me tell you.
3-day growth, mate.
whinging and whining, mate.
All right, how are you, Vito?
I'm all good, mate.
Let's start with you and talk about the Thursday night game. Port Adelaide 16-14, 110, 11-6, 70. See how I just ignored the North Melbourne thing with you then? Just how I'm good, mate. Port Adelaide, great finish. Whacked him in the end.
30 shots to 17.
Yeah.
I said to him last week, I know you went my way, I said to him last week, Port comfortably. Although in the first quarter and a bit, I thought I might be wrong
Half
here.
time, you thought maybe.
In the end, us smacking.
Yeah.
Because blokes, like the usual suspects, just got on top. Geelong, slow. They looked slow in the second half. They looked messy. They looked disorganised. I just think Port got it together in the second half. And see you later. For me, that's what it looked like. And, like I said, Butters, Rosie.
They just skated the second half.
Yeah.
They just couldn't handle that pressure going inside.
Nah.
And again, they had to feast the forwards.
Absolutely.
Dan Houston,
they?
best on ground.
Very good, wasn't he?
Impressive. Dangerfield got injured. Played the whole game, went to hospital,
Yeah,
broke a ribs,
yeah.
punch a
Yeah,
lung.
look, he's gutsy. I've got to hand it to him. That's pretty gutsy. I know. I think I said this to you the other day at coffee, or you or both. I can't remember. Is it just about the end for him?
Absolutely, it's the
Yeah,
end.
he disagrees.
No, I don't think so.
He's got another year in him. He probably
Yeah,
does.
easily.
He might have another year in him, but he's finished.
But I'm not talking about is he got
He's
another year.
finished.
Oh, that's a different
I'm
conversation.
not talking about. That's what I meant. Is he done? I'm
Yeah,
not talking.
he's
He
done.
might play. He'll probably play next year.
Yeah, he's
but
done.
in me, he's not going to get any better.
Nah.
And these injuries are starting to catch up. I mean, that was unfortunate.
Yeah.
But I just think he's done. And again, the reliance.
Oh, yeah.
Heavily.
No,
The
without
reliance-
him, they don't play finals.
We used to
Nowhere
last
near it.
week. Oh, Paddy's back.
Yeah. And then he got injured in the first quarter, and that was the end
Was
of
that
it.
first quarter when he got injured? Was it?
Yeah, first
Yeah,
quarter.
it was.
He took a
It was
mark
so.
on it. Yeah,
Kicked
yeah.
a big goal.
Yeah. No, he was threatening that game, and then he got injured, and that was...
And that was the end of it. And so, yeah, go on. Sorry.
I just think with Port Adelaide, do you reckon they're playing really good footy, but it's not finals? I don't know if it'll stand up.
Yeah, but you know,
I don't know.
I agree with
It's a
you.
good question.
But I like that they're lesser knowns. Apart from Butters and Rosie, their lesser knowns are...
Again, William
good.
Drew, Dan.
It's Willem Drew.
Willem Drew.
Even the commentators call William
It
Drew.
is
Do you remember
Willem.
We Will 'em too? Is
Yeah.
that cigarette?
The
That
cigarette.
cigarette. We Will 'em
Will 'em.
too.
I've never smoked, so I wouldn't know.
Neither would I, but I know the commercial.
It's,
Anyway.
yeah, they're 10 in a row. It's 10 in a row, isn't
11.
it? 11 in a row now.
11. Impressive.
And I know I
Yeah,
did.
Can they?
I did
Is it a
say
game plan that they can win a final?
Yeah.
my thoughts. My
I hope
thoughts on
so.
that are well.
Of course.
I said of course at home they're good. You're right. They've won away from
Yeah.
home. They beat the Dogs at Marvel.
Yeah.
But the Dogs, in my opinion on the Dogs, are just okay. So I think
Yeah.
Port are way better side than the Dogs now. But I don't know how this is my thoughts on it. They come to the G and play
You can
Collingwood
say
or
that.
Melbourne.
Yeah.
I think it's
Yeah, but
trouble.
the difference is they only come to the G if they play in the grand final.
Well,
that-
yeah,
yeah,
because they're going to get 2 home finals.
Yeah,
fair
pretty
enough.
much, right?
Okay, well then grand final, you're going to be whinging and whining because they play Collingwood and lose by 10 goals.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I will say one thing. They play an attacking brand. A
They
very
do.
They'll
attacking
have a
brand,
crack, and that's
okay?
going to be dangerous
They
because
do.
when it comes unstuck, mate, Melbourne or Collingwood, whoever on the other end,
Yeah, well, I
they'll
don't know.
punish
I mean,
you, won't
look,
they?
One of our viewers actually mentioned about the interstate teams and how they don't
Yeah.
get much of a go.
Yeah.
We'll get your name. I can't remember it at the moment.
Yeah,
it was a
no, I
good
remember
comment
that
you brought it up.
But you've got to you've got to win interstate. That's it.
That's true.
At the end of the day,
That's obviously
Richmond in 2020 in the bubble.
Yep.
Won a premiership. They
Yeah.
can play away from home. It's irrelevant. If you're a good side,
Yeah.
you're going to win games. It's irrelevant where
Totally
you play.
agree. Totally agree.
irrelevant. But I just want to mention two players. I mentioned one last week, Sam Powell-Pepper.
he
Again,
does things in pivotal
Important.
moments. You're right.
When he's important,
Yep.
he's almost not. He's nowhere near their best player, but geez, he's important.
I never thought of
Yeah,
that until he
he's
mentioned
so
it. I watched him and I
important.
thought, geez, he does things. He's right. Pivotal moments.
Yeah,
he
he
does
mentioned
Pivotal
things.
last
moments,
week.
you know.
And again this week, correct.
And Finlayson.
Geez, good. Geez, he good kick.
Where
For
the
a bloke.
conversation, you said, "Oh, Charlie Dixon has to come into this." I said, "Why?"
but-
Finlayson and
he's
and
rucking.
Marshall.
He was
Well,
rucking as well.
Am I hearing
Well,
you
he
say
was
Marshall's important? Is that what you're
Yeah.
saying?
No, I said they've got Marshall. I didn't say he's important. I'm coming around, but
Coming
Finlayson.
around.
He's got to soon,
He's
doesn't
a
he?
beautiful kick.
Oh,
Finlayson.
But what did his work up the field?
Yeah,
he
no,
takes
no.
the
Yeah,
decent
no,
marks.
very good footballer,
smart
mate. He's a good
I'll
footballer.
give you that.
Yeah.
But Finlayson's he's one out of the box. He's a good get.
But you're right about the lesser likes to your Bergmans and as well as the other one.
He didn't
I'm
play.
just saying-
That's right.
No, yes, he did.
Did he?
Yes, he did.
He did.
Yeah, of course he did.
I think he did.
Of course he did. I'm just saying, but you know, I'm mentioning these blokes. You mentioned Drew, whatever.
Yeah.
These blokes chip in and do their bit, and then the better play, like the guns, do the rest.
Yeah.
And
It's
what-
a recipe for success,
Yeah.
no doubt.
No, I think just thinking about it while you were talking then, I think not you're wrong about the finals thing, both of you, but their defence on paper is horrendous, right?
It
on
is.
paper.
It's their
But it-
Achilles heel.
Correct, but it keeps
They do
standing
the
up.
job, mate.
But
They
it's not
do.
just that. The midfielders all come back and help because they
That's
know
what it is.
that's their game plan. So if they can just get that, I don't know who it is, that one defender, if they can get Jonas up
I'll
and go
tell
to
you
the
who they
finals,
need.
Go.
Tom Jonas.
Ben Mackay.
Probably.
No, I'm talking about this year, though. I'm talking
Dare I,
about, like, if
dare
they
I
can
say it? And I've said this about Collingwood. They trust each other, Port. That's what I'm
That's
saying.
true.
They do. That's important.
That's
mate.
why I was saying before,
They
they're
trust
in a
each
real
other.
sweet spot at the
Yeah,
moment.
they are.
But is it a sweet spot now? A long way out.
Oh, it's a long way.
you know,
out.
we're
A
still
long way,
10
mate. We
weeks
just
out.
started winter, mate,
That's
2
what I
weeks
mean.
ago.
It's a
like-
long way out to be in a sweet spot.
Yeah. Oh, we'll
Let's
wait and see.
But I just thought they would, after quarter time, mate.
We'll wait and see when we do our review show leading into the finals.
the run home?
In
We're
the
doing
run
the run
home
home as well?
In a
We'll be
couple of
doing the
weeks,
run
we'll be
home?
doing a run home show.
See how we go with that.
Leading into the finals, we'll give you our forecast for the top 8 and where they're going to finish and who's going to play who and see how we go.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
be.
So Friday night, we did mention Friday night. If you got something to do, go and do it on Friday night. I hope you did.
Oh, dear.
Brisbane 13, 1997, Sydney 12, 981.
If they kick straight, that would have been an absolute belter. But anyway.
It's a terrible game of football.
Yeah, you
kept
got some thoughts on that one.
Oh, mate.
They kept it an arm's length, didn't they?
I mentioned, yeah, they did. And it
that
was
was
always
all?
going to be that, I think. I think Sydney were going to have a crack just because that's hard to give up.
That scoreboard
the
is
scoreline is
flattering.
Flattering.
Yeah.
That's the word.
It is.
Absolutely, it is.
It is. But I've got a real problem. I think the worst coach in the AFL today is John Longmire.
The horse.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
Tall Poppy. He's got that axe. It's really sharp.
Tall Poppy, they're fourth last, mate.
that tool, the curved one?
Yeah.
It's the, yeah, that one.
Can you please write it down? Let us know, anyone.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
It's like old
Like a
time.
Balinese
Yeah.
or the old, like the cane whips. You
Yeah,
know,
they cut the grass cutter.
they
mate.
cut. It's a grass cutter.
grass
There you go.
cutter.
It's a grass cutter.
Get the cricket ball out, grass cut. Anyway, so John Longmire, like he made this horrendous decision 3 weeks ago to keep Ryan Clark and Lance Franklin in the side. Lost 3 games, no influence, right? Drops them both this week. So drops a genuine tagger, which is fine. I've got no issue with that because he shouldn't even be in the AFL, Ryan Clark. But then he goes and gets one of his...
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, that's fair.
point. That's
He's one of his better defenders, Robbie Fox, and goes and plays him forward and says, you play on Kadeem Coleman and try and nullify him.
Dean.
What's his name?
Caden.
K-E-I-D.
It's Caden.
Caden.
They call him
Com.
King
Anyway,
Coleman
I'm not gonna- you-
Anyway,
you're on a roll.
my point is that he's gone and got a defender to tag someone else. Like this tagging business does not work. You
Yeah.
can't win games having one less forward.
So that's just
When you don't have a
playing
forward line to
negative
start.
footy.
I actually sort of a little bit agree,
So-
mate. Try and win on your merits. Sorry.
He's lost
Yeah,
his marbles.
that's right.
You've got to try and... In Brisbane, they're going to go defensive to try and beat Brisbane. It doesn't work.
He's stuck for options. Personnel.
That
He hasn't got it.
So do you try and keep them to 0 or do you... Because it's not going to happen. or
I've
do
got
you
an
try and
idea.
score?
What about playing your mate, isolate him at full forward?
Is he? Can I ask a question on my mate Isaac Kennedy? We're talking about here. Was he injured? Did he get dropped? Like, still not. I don't know.
I would think he would have been. He got injured.
I know. I don't know.
You're not dropping
There was
him.
a lot of blood last week, so maybe he broke...
Yeah.
I think he broke his nose. Right? So it could have been a badly
Or
broken nose.
concussion. He might have had
Yeah,
a
it could have been
concussion.
Okay,
concussion.
fair enough.
I
I was going to say because I don't think he'd get dropped, and he hasn't been that bad. That's
Oh, he's been horrendous. Let's
He
be
hasn't
honest.
been that bad, like to the point you drop him.
He hasn't been Andrew's tall poppy that bad.
No.
Where he's got to be struck down.
That's right.
I'll be.
With the weed whacker.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think I just thought that you're right. It was going to be arm's length,
Regulation,
and
yeah.
Brisbane kicked straighter. They win by 7 or 8
Yeah.
goals.
Yep. Let's move on to Saturday afternoon. Oh, no, sorry. There was no Saturday afternoon.
Oh, really? 2 o'clock?
Yeah.
Isn't that when footy's supposed to be played?
Yeah, that's when it was, but there
Oh,
was
sorry.
nothing this round. So we moved to 4:35.
Incredible.
And GWS, this was a massive not an upset.
Upset?
The score. The score line.
Which was?
16-10, 106 to 5-6-36. None of you boys. You
I'll take this.
yeah, you can. But none of you boys would have thought GWS would
70
have beaten
points. Nah,
Fremantle
nah.
by 12 goals.
No,
70
no way.
26 shots to 11,
That's
mind you.
massive.
They only had 11 shots for the whole day.
That's incredible.
Who kicked their goals for you? I can't remember. I did
Peter Riccardi. Jake Riccardi kicked 5.
for GWS.
Yep.
Far
Yep.
out.
And Toby Green kicked
And Toby
4,
Green
so
kicked
there's
4.
9 goals. And
So there's 9 out of
that's the
16.
ball game. I don't know who kicked the goals. I think Nathan, I don't know if he kicked one, but
There we go.
I thought that they learnt Fremantle. I thought they learnt how to play football
Clearly
by
not.
running, moving, attacking.
Yep, that was the first 6 weeks. Yeah.
Well, no, it was the first 4 weeks they didn't do that.
And then they got
the
it
next 6
together.
They
weeks
got
they
it together, that's right, yeah.
They've exactly hit the reverse button and gone backwards. They did the exact opposite of that. Exact opposite.
Old habits die hard.
I did. Oh, like I said, I didn't watch like you watched that. I watched
watch the
bits
whole
and
game,
pieces,
every
right?
moment.
Because I couldn't.
Jeez.
But let
You
me
must have
tell
been
you.
bored.
Oh,
You
that
watched
game
every
was-
moment of that game.
I watched.
Well, there was nothing else on it. 4:35 in the afternoon.
GWS. Well, you could. What I saw, they were just flicking it around. Freo would just. And forget about. I know what you're saying, but they're just unorganised. They look unorganised.
Yeah.
Messy.
But but they bring it upon themselves because they'll get the ball, they'll cross it over there, and then they'll go, what do? Let's wait for 18 GWS players to get back, and that's the end of the attack, right?
Is that what's his name to blame? The coach?
Partly, yeah. But surely, as a player, you've got to take it on yourself and go,
Yeah.
this isn't working. We need to try and score.
My question to both of you is on Freo then. How do you go the first 4 weeks like you did? They were horrendous, even we beat them.
Yep.
Then they got it together. They did well, they looked okay.
Yeah.
Now they've got how do you do that? I don't understand.
I-
You either play one way sort of thing.
Yeah.
Most teams play one way or they play another way.
I think the average sides, right? And I call Freo an average side.
Yeah, that's,
They are.
that's fair.
They play good for a few weeks, and then they try and play safe. Safe football and try and, we're all right. We'll just, as long as they don't score, we'll be all right. We'll kick 9 goals and try and... No, it doesn't work that way.
I also think on the
doesn't.
back of that, maybe they're executing a plan that they can do short term, but long term it's taxing on their skill set, their ability, and a change of game plan.
I
Sometimes
find them. If I was a Freo member supporter, whatever you want to call it,
Are there any?
Of course there are. I'd be frustrated. I'd be so frustrated.
There's only
Like,
2 North supporters.
I saw one today at the shops.
That's 3. There's 2 here.
Hey, we got one that's a good fan. Rolly Bear.
Yeah.
Hi, Rolly Bear.
Oh, God help us. All 4 of us.
There's 4 of us.
Anyway.
Okay.
Are we done with
that game?
Yeah,
I'm
I've
so-
got. I don't even want to talk about those 2 sides anymore.
No, well, GWS are going okay.
They are,
Considering
actually.
they're going okay.
They've won 6 games.
Like, Jesse Hagan was a laid out, right? He's been good for him this year.
Yeah.
And Aaron Cameron came in
I
and contributed nothing.
had a crack at him last week.
You want to talk about? Yeah, go on, sorry.
No, that's it.
No, number 4 for GWS. He's better than number 4 for the Bulldogs because we were talking about this off camera. Let me tell you.
Yeah. Oh,
That's
Oh,
a
of
different
course
argument.
of course.
Anyway,
We'll get back. We'll get to him.
big conversation.
this will be a 3-hour podcast if we go
Big
down that path.
conversation. Let's get to Saturday night. One game on the Saturday night. Richmond 13-12-90 defeated St Kilda 11-4-70. Good start. 6 goals to 5 at quarter time.
Mate.
10 goals to 8 at half time.
And then the rain came.
The rain.
3 goals each in the second half.
I'll defend them. The rain was,
Yeah, it was torrential.
horrendous.
Yeah.
And it was windy outside because I looked outside and I thought... It
was a bad day
It's not as
Saturday.
windy at the
Bad.
ground, but
It was bad.
it was terrible
Yeah.
conditions. So I'm not going to even bag
you
any of
can't.
those sides.
Yeah.
But let me tell you, the Richmond as soon as it rained, Richmond switched onto the Richmond of old, and that is knocking it forward.
Yep.
Just play.
That's how they beat Freo.
Just play
Yeah.
very simple football.
Yeah,
and
you've got
hence,
to.
and hence the result: 25 shots of 15. It probably should have been a bit more than 20 points in the end.
I thought they killed them on the night.
St
I
Kilda's-
thought Richmond really put them to the sword, mate. It was hard to score in the second half. Like,
Yeah.
no one was ever going to kick
Conditions.
goals, right?
Yep.
Yeah, conditions were horrendous.
St Kilda's good kicking sort of kept the scoreboard looking reasonable. But let me tell you, mate, Jaden Short again kicked
Goals,
2
yeah. Yep.
absolute bombs from outside. I reckon one of them went 60.
So he's kicked 5 like that in 2 weeks.
Five in 2 weeks.
He is. You want to talk about the best kicks in the AFL, mate? He's right there.
Oh, he's probably one of the best field kicks in the AFL.
Yeah, no
honestly.
question.
He's
Yep.
right up there, top probably 3,
But
5.
you know what? I actually rated him as a good footballer.
No, he's a
He
good
is.
footballer.
He
He's a good
is.
footballer, but his kicking is exceptional. But look, Richmond wanted it. Like Cochin's 300th, they wanted to win. You could see.
Yeah,
You
they
can
wanted
There's
see
that.
no better recipe than winning a game of footy.
No.
Absolutely, but 300, like when Dustin Martin comes out, he's best on ground.
Yeah.
I knew before the game.
Do you reckon Dustin's gone, I've been okay.
It's just another game.
Turn
Yeah,
on
but
the
you reckon,
night.
no, but you reckon he's gone 300 from one of my best mates.
Yes, mate. Yeah, you know, he's of course
I'm
going to turn on.
I was going to swear.
And you'll see, yeah, over 30.
I'm going to turn.
We've run out of beeps.
I'm going to turn this on.
Yeah.
And he did, mate.
Yep.
Your mate Liam Baker again, sensational.
Again.
Jesus.
See, Liam Baker is short. They're the next crew coming through,
Yeah,
aren't they?
they're tough,
On top
yeah.
of Taranto and
Taranto was good again.
Hopper will get going eventually. He will.
He will. But
Is there room for him? I know.
Yeah, I
there
think
is.
so.
Nah, there is.
He's better than Graham, and Graham, that's the spot that he'd be
Yeah,
taking.
but Graham's he's a tough
They're
player.
both
you
big
know what I mean?
bodies.
No, I
Yeah.
think Hopper's a better footballer.
I think so too.
Yeah, not by much.
maybe not by much,
I think
but
he's
I
a
know-
bit overrated, Hopper.
I know rather who I'd rather have.
I agree, and that's the reason why they got him. They wouldn't have got Hopper if they thought, oh well, we've got a Graham.
That's
anyway,
right.
So
That's right. And I think also with, I tell you, Richmond, lucky that they've had an average start to the season because I know they look a bit dangerous.
Yeah, do you reckon? I asked you today.
what
do
did we
you
say
reckon
last week? What did you ask
A
me
mini
today?
resurgence. No, I said if they make the eight, are they a chance?
Yeah,
to,
and I said probably no, and then I think about it and I go,
But then I said there's one key ingredient missing.
Lynch.
When's he back?
Tom Lynch. Oh, it'd be within a week or two, I reckon.
That's a key.
But
That's
then-
important.
But then he's going to take a while to, he hasn't.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
at
true.
the same time, just his presence, like having that big forward.
Oh, yeah,
having
because
them
what it
go-
does, it opens it up for the others.
100%.
And-
Well, who's fifth on the ladder now? I haven't looked at the ladder tonight, but if Richmond finish eighth, they're playing like a
Yeah, St Kilda again.
or a board like
At
you know,
the
no,
MCG.
Bulldogs wouldn't finish that high, but yeah,
But they'll beat St Kilda. They're capable of beating Bulldogs.
Yeah.
they're every chance. If they finish that, as long as they don't play Melbourne or someone.
Or Collingwood.
Collingwood if they go
Port,
down a
lose,
bit.
yeah.
Port. I don't think
away
they
from
can.
home,
nah,
yeah.
Port won't.
But if
They
they-
wouldn't slip down that low, Port though.
I'll
No,
go as far as
no, that's
saying if
true.
they play anyone in the finals at the MCG, they're a chance.
Absolutely,
Barring Collingwood,
Absolutely.
Melbourne, sorry.
Yeah, but I don't think they'll play them.
No,
Like,
probably not,
just-
but I'm saying in
Well, Collingwood would have
case.
to lose the first week, or Melbourne.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're right, probably not going to happen, but I'm saying if it does, they can't beat them.
No, I agree.
So,
Are we rolling into Sunday? Carlton 18-12, 120. Whacked Gold Coast 8-13, 61. Gold Coast kicked the first 2 goals of the game. Carlton kicked the next 12.
incredible.
Yeah.
He was going bananas for quarter time. Look at these rebels, they're a mess, disgraceful.
They were a mess.
they
and
were a mess.
yeah, and
disgraceful.
then
Let's
they
be
turned it
honest.
on. He still wasn't happy. Still wasn't happy.
Were they a mess?
Yeah, in the first quarter, but
Okay.
the second quarter they kicked. But saying that, they go on. Sorry, then I'll have me say, go on.
No. I think it's just another shallow win. They've won
Another
two.
shallow win. They lost 6 in a row.
Yeah, I know.
Another shallow win.
Yeah, well,
I understand what he's
last
saying.
win was against West Coast when Carlton's back. Are they? Okay.
Well,
I'll rate
winning's
them.
better than losing, like I
Okay,
said before.
Fair enough,
Of
but
course.
I'll rate them in 3 weeks. I have nothing to say
But
about
Gold
Carlton.
Coast, competitive outfit. Like they came with a bit
They
of
were bad
form. We were
today.
talking about
First
it 2 weeks ago.
quarter, okay, not even great. But
Oh.
he goes, it's over. They're 15 points up. He goes, it's over. Of
Because
course,
you
it
know
is.
my rule, but no one saw a
Have
9
you
goal.
explained the Carlton Duckworth-Lewis system rule that Andrew
So my
Murray
theory,
owns?
and it's pretty, apart from today's the only time it hasn't happened, right? So when Carlton are down 15 points or more, they can't win games. It's a fact.
That's it. That's the
that's
Carlton.
my theory.
Andrew's Carlton Duckworth-Lewis system.
But the
theory.
the Gold Coast midfield today,
It was
Mate.
poor.
When's
well-
Took Miller come back?
I don't know, but like Rao.
Rao went back into his shell.
No, he was probably full. No, he was probably full, Ange. I'm not going to go down
So
that road.
please don't.
No, but did
I got sore ribs.
I reckon he was full. That's what I think. I think he was bloated. So I think that's
Did he
what-
have kombucha? He should have drank a bit of
kombucha?
Kombucha?
Yeah, because that's digestion.
Yeah, he could have drank that with it.
With it, or maybe it would have gone down quicker.
Why is it called kombucha? Isn't it dairy free?
That too.
Anyway,
But yeah, like Rao disappointed. Getting caught every time he got the footy today, wasn't he?
Trying to do too much.
Trying to do too much. That's exactly
Yeah.
the word. Anderson, Lecote, just trundling along.
Was it the fact that they flew to Melbourne?
Yeah,
They had a really
also
nice
was,
buffet.
yeah.
They probably
Yeah.
got a good buffet meal the
Yeah.
night before
They
at
were
the
happy, yep.
Crown Plaza. Breakfast, nice morning. Oh, we're in Melbourne.
Yeah.
MCG. This is where it's all played.
That's why he was
Yeah,
full.
exactly.
He had porterhouse steak, and then he ate again. He ate again after
That's
that.
exactly right. Overawed them.
But look, just saying that, I know what he's saying about Carlton. All jokes aside, they got Hawthorn after the break.
Hawthorn
it's going
could
to be
get
an
them.
interesting game, yeah. Like, Cripps
Hawthorn
kicked
could
3
get-
goals
They would
today,
want to
right?
win that.
His 4th goal of the season he kicked today. He
Kicked
had
3
one
of
goal,
them.
1 goal 9
Yep.
up until today, right?
Kick 3 today.
Yeah, you'll never see him kick 3 again. I'll guarantee you.
They were really poor Gold Coast, to be honest.
Very poor.
Yeah.
They were really poor.
they didn't
so can you
contribute.
gauge Carlton and say, oh, they were good? They were okay. They
Yeah,
were.
they're okay. They're all right.
We both said Carlton were going to win comfortably
Yeah,
last
and he
week.
laughed at us.
Yeah. So, really, a 10-goal win, that probably surprised me.
You know, it's funny,
I
though.
would have thought 5 or 6.
Yeah, I would have gone with that.
But it's funny that after that second quarter, the game was even both ways. Like, if you
Take
cancel
the
that
second quarter out, yeah.
it's a toss of the coin.
He's right. In the end, you know, when you look at the big picture, they should have won by 80 or 90,
Yeah.
seriously.
It was okay, look, that's enough because not a lot of teams go and kick 8, 9, 10 goals
That's
in a
right.
quarter, right? But, you know, it wasn't like a cumulative. Like, Collingwood will get you, they'll get 2 goals a quarter up and they'll just hammer you into the ground, right?
Yep.
Carlton did it for a quarter and then sort of just went back to being Carlton, right?
Yep.
You know, they kicked, 8 or 9 goals in the second quarter.
Yeah.
It was like Princess Park with the whistler,
Oh, the whistler.
every 2 minutes.
Whee!
Every 2
It was
minutes.
nothing like that, mate. Because
But now
Wayne
they've
Johnson
started
running
picked it off
into
half-back.
Yeah. And then Johnson would get it just past the centre, kick it 60
and they'll
straight
start
over
whistling.
the Heatley stand in.
10-goal quarters.
Yeah,
It was the
it's on
famous third quarters, weren't they? Wasn't
Premiership quarter, mate.
Premiership quarter.
Anyway,
But anyway, look, I was surprised with the margin, yeah, but I'm not surprised. I said Carlton would win comfortably, and they did.
Sunday night, 4:40 game was North Melbourne versus the Bulldogs. North Melbourne 13-6-84, lost by 21 points to the Western Bulldogs 15-15, 105. Mathematically, it was a 21-point loss. This is my theory.
Yep.
But spiritually, it felt like a 10-goal loss. They were never in it.
You're probably right. I don't know if they were never in it, but I know what you're saying because you kept saying, they're a chance yet. No, they're not.
no, I never said that. The commentators were saying they were a chance.
Now,
I said there's a long way to go in the game. They didn't give up. I like that they didn't give up.
But they...
I'll say one thing in that game. I was really disappointed with the North leaders.
Again,
Zeeble, McDonald, Simpkin. They really let them down
McDonald got beat by Waitman. Waitman
destroyed.
kicked 6 on him.
I think it was the wrong matchup,
Zeeble had a
personally.
touchless third quarter.
today. And Simpkin was just
Simpkin's a
unsighted.
mess.
Kicked a good goal early from
Yeah.
Curtis when he threw it
Yeah,
out.
That was
well,
brilliant.
yeah.
But other than
I
that,
was
yeah.
really disappointed in the leaders. Like, the kids stood up. I thought they all did well. Powell, all of them.
Phillips,
A
Sheasel.
bit disappointing, Wardlaw, today. I didn't expect him to be
was-
best on ground, but geez,
He was
second
quiet.
half he was quiet.
Yeah, he was quiet.
Oh,
but he's a
look-
kid and he's probably come to the end of
no.
a big month.
Yeah,
Like, it was a big month.
I'm going to say a couple of things. Sheasel's got to play further up the ground, in my opinion.
Yep.
Because we're wasting that good disposal and clean. No, right?
I
Okay,
like that.
mate. I've had enough of Phoenix Spicer. I'm just saying, I've had enough. He's had his turn. It's time to move on.
He's not capable. I agree with
Bergman,
that.
Again, showed nothing.
have your rest.
Yeah.
Hayden Court, I don't know what's going on there. I'm not having a red hot crack because I thought they did okay in the end. But I'm just saying these blokes have had their go. And the seconds look like there's a bit of depth there, mate. Like
There
you said a
is.
good point just off camera.
Yeah.
Like young, mate. Get him in the back
Play
line.
him.
He's a
Daniel
back-
Howell, play him.
Have a go. Let's make some changes. Nothing's going to happen this year in the way of wins
That's
and
right.
losses are irrelevant. So
I've been telling
do
you for
this-
12
Yeah,
weeks.
but, okay, just on that, wins and losses are relevant. North's lost 12 in a row.
Yeah,
they need to
won-
win it,
they haven't
yeah.
won a game in 3 months.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's true, you're
I
right.
think he worded it wrong. The amount of wins and losses are
Yeah, okay.
relevant.
Yeah,
you need to
yeah.
win one.
That's what I
It's
meant.
been
That's what I
12
meant.
weeks now. Like, it's a long time.
Yeah, it is a long time. I think you need to win
Like
one
I said
soon,
about
just
Richmond, like winning is healthy. Like,
Yeah.
they've got to win one. It's just...
Oh, look, just decision making too. Like, I'm going to bring this bit of play up. Jaden Stevenson, we spoke about it. You've got Larky on his own, chip between him.
that's
No, you
bad.
have to go and do, I don't know what sort of kick that was. Now, that's a goal, because Larky would have probably
Yeah.
got that and kicked the
Yep,
goal.
yep.
And it changed momentum. They went up and kicked the goal.
And Mackay's contested mark and he squared it.
And umpires, I'm going to say this right now, umpires, we know the Dogs always get the 50-50s, definitely. Zerha, was that too far, was it? That changed momentum.
Shocking.
Momentum that changed.
Yeah, shocking.
The umpires were bad today. For both,
I think they've
thought.
been bad from all year.
And Bontempelli, I know you think I'm crazy. He's been a downhill ski. He's done nothing for 5 weeks.
Oh, yeah,
he's played against a bunch of kids today and turned around and run around like a superstar. No worries, mate.
I'll ask you a question.
Won't win the Brownlow. No chance.
Did he disrespect the opposition?
My
today?
lord, he did.
That's what I felt.
Absolutely, he did.
And
Took,
so he
took
should.
the PI double.
And so he should.
Disrespect
Took the
them.
piss out of
Always
them.
respect your opposition.
So what do you want him to do? Just get 9 touches and just let
No,
North kick?
early he was like handballing over his shoulder, flipping balls
no
out,
problem,
and,
mate.
you know, kissing.
You
blowing
got-
kisses
you got-
to the crowd.
you gotta
You've
kick
got to
your-
respect
no,
your
you-
opposition.
you
Yeah, of course
actually
you do.
don't.
You do.
When they're down,
you
you
do because it
kick
comes
them
back
harder
and
than-
gets you.
Okay, well then
Once
No,
again,
yeah, you kick him hard, but you don't. It's about respecting the opposition.
once again,
reckon?
Wayman,
Oh,
the biggest downhill skier in the AFL for me.
He could have kicked 15 today.
It
Won't
wouldn't
change
matter.
my opinion on Waitman.
Correct. Where is he when they play good sides?
Yeah.
Oh, no, this is all too hard for me, mate. I'll just sit back.
Hey, there's a lot of downhill skis playing the Dogs today, I realise.
Thank you.
3 tough
When I
weeks.
say
They
it-
come out and running around
Yeah,
like.
meanest.
Geez, are we angry North supporters
I'm
tonight?
just going to sit back and listen. Go on, continue.
Angry North supporters.
No, I'm not even angry.
Just one thing.
It
on-
just makes me sick because they carry on. Oh, I Bont this and Bont got 32 touches and kicked 3 goals. Whoopie do, mate.
Just have a drink while they're talking. Go on.
Played against 15-year-olds, Ange.
What about
15-year-olds, underage.
Yeah, 15-year-olds. They just come out of the TAC Cup. They go, we need players. Come in.
It's not even called that anymore.
Whatever
What's it
it's
Yeah,
called?
it's called Tech Cup.
No,
On
it's
that
not.
league.
It's called
Whatever.
not even. It's
course
called
it's NAB league.
some
Coates High on that
Coates
league.
Higher,
It's called the MCO Herald's.
North, the whole collective think it's close enough's good enough. We had an even quarter.
Thank you.
We got within a couple of goals. We're down by a couple of goals. It's close enough. Dennis Pagan used to always say this football club think that close enough is,
Good enough.
is good enough, and it's not on my watch. Dennis Pagan used to always say
They
that.
lost by 3 goals, 3 today, right? 21 points.
It's not
Yeah.
on his watch anymore, Dennis Pagan. It's a different North outfit.
Coaching philosophy is what I'm saying.
But you've got to be in that.
The club
you've got to
and
be
the
in that-
players are not good enough to win games of footy.
that's right.
And they just accept close enough's good enough.
But are you,
Well, are they
we
accepting
lost
it?
by 3 goals today.
Are they
Well done,
accepting
mate.
it?
Well done, mate.
yeah, tap on the back.
Yeah, like,
Well done, Jack. Your kickouts were good today.
I saw Matt Rowell, what's his name, Charlie Ballard, give up a goal in the goal square. Just go like that. And Matt Rowell went, well done, mate.
yeah, well,
Yeah, but he was full. Matt Rowell's full to the gut to say, mate. Did you see the MCG?
he's
Mate, they're
probably
there
got
now.
6 stomachs, like a cow.
Anyway, you're right what you're saying, Ange. It's always, we did all right. We lost by 21 points,
Yeah.
It's good.
And we
I'm
lost
sick of-
12 in a row.
I'm sick of it. No, I'm
It's
sick
12
of
in
it.
a
I'm not
row.
going to lie. I'm sick of it.
But I will say that they
sick
could
of
have
it.
been blown out today. Like at 3/4 time, we thought.
Could have
they-
been.
We thought they were gone.
Yeah, I agree.
They
Opposition
lose
had
by
done
8 to
enough.
10.
The opposition knew that they
Yeah,
were not
but-
going to get rallied.
But they kicked 5 goals each in the second, in the last quarter.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
Junk time goals.
it's not jumped. So you
I'll
think
come up
it
with
is.
every answer.
Yeah, but I think you're wrong on that, mate, because the kids didn't give up. They could have given up, power kicked 2 goals in the last quarter. Mate, you could have said, I've had a bad day.
Yeah, I
whatever.
know
Like,
that.
I don't know.
I can't stand that sort of thing in the junk time. I don't know. But what I'm saying is, okay, I'm going to ask you this. You were there.
Yeah, I worked it. Yep.
You worked. Okay, and be honest. As a collective over the past month, are we improving or not improving?
Over the last month, it's been a steady, slow,
Improvement.
consistent. Like it's been consistent.
Improvement, though.
They've improved.
Well, that's
and
all you
now
can
they've-
ask.
Yeah, they have.
My question to you.
And this is the second part of that question. I used to carry on about how North were only kicking 6 goals every week.
6-8.
And I'd say that's not enough. Yeah, great. They kicked 13 against Carlton. They're scoring. They're kicking
scoring,
80
yeah,
plus.
it's good.
So
They've changed
on
the
that
game
aspect, I like it.
Okay.
So to answer your question, yeah, they're improving. They
So-
are.
I'm going to bring up the Alistair Clarkson thing again. The more I think about it,
I reckon he's had input still. I still think so.
no, I don't.
A few people
But
speaking to
You
reckon
can't
they.
tell me that he's not.
Of course he. Angela, he's got too much pride, mate.
Human behaviour.
Exactly.
Okay. I just don't
Go
think
and speak.
No, I don't think he's good for North. I just don't think
I
he's
agree.
good. The more I think about it, the more I just think that, like, why didn't the Brisbane coach, why didn't he stand down?
Because at the time, Fagan was an assistant coach.
Yeah, he wasn't.
Yeah, but they still were.
They're
But
blaming Clarkson as the main
But they're
instigator.
both
Clarkson was the head coach.
They're implicating.
Yeah, I know,
both
but
of them, right?
Fagan had a lesser role as an assistant coach.
Yeah, that's right.
I just think.
That's why the heat is not on Fagan.
No,
And
it's on
again, I don't
Clarkson.
want to talk about.
Oh, well, then you can't
Yeah,
coach
stuff
again.
I don't-
He shouldn't be.
Yeah, we can't talk about stuff we're not really
No.
know the
Brett
facts
Ratton's the
on.
man for me.
No, I agree.
Really?
with you. I love what I
You
said.
don't want him back, Clarkson?
No.
No.
I don't want it.
agree.
I don't want-
The more I think about it,
He could be working at Rebel Sport. If he's got problems at home, off, anywhere, how much, how much, what you're going to get the best out of that person.
no, you're not.
No, that's a fair point. But if he comes back, is he clear-minded then?
Wow. Yeah. If he does come back, you would hope that he's clear minded.
hope so.
Will he be
You
clear
shouldn't come
minded?
back then if you don't.
That's
You've got
right.
to be honest with yourself. And more importantly, honest for the footy club. They're paying you a lot of money.
I've
Yeah,
told,
yeah,
and I
of
said
course.
this last week, and Mark's the Fools in our episode said AFL coaches like Craig McRae said that you're a little bit off
Yeah,
during the
you're
week.
1% off and you're
You're
gone.
gone
You're
as
gone.
a coach.
Yeah, of
You're
course.
gone.
Because your
And you hear
mindset,
stories
because it's all about mindset.
Yeah, and you hear stories about Nathan Buckley.
Yeah,
who-
just a bit off.
He
I
didn't
mean-
sleep for 3 nights every week.
Yeah.
Three of
Well,
his nights during the week
Look at
when
Hardwick.
coaching didn't
He had-
sleep.
He had the balls to at least say,
I'm done.
And what
had
did he
enough.
say about coaching?
yeah, it's too hard.
It's
mate.
brutal. It's too
14
hard.
years, that's an I'm done. To come out mid-season and go, I've got nothing. I could coach you
Oh, I
the season.
commend
but
you.
I'm-
I
What's
should
John
commend
McMoy's excuse?
No, he's cash, mate. No, but
The cash horse.
And Matt Rowell's the cash cow.
Yeah, go.
this episode's going in a different direction.
All right,
hang
all
on,
right.
I haven't finished yet. But yeah, I think, mate, I just don't like. He made a lot of bad decisions earlier in the year. Clarkson didn't play Goldstein. He's been
Yeah.
the best player.
First round.
No, you're not in our plans. Okay, but it's round one, mate. Tristan Cherry ain't there, so let me tell you.
Yeah,
right?
you're right.
And then there was that game, and I told you both. I think it was against Gold Coast. So when Sheezel with 30 touches every game,
Yep.
he's gone and thrown him in the forward pocket to protect him from what?
From a heavy tag.
Okay, how'd that go?
I'm not saying that
He
was
had
my
two more
opinion. That's
touches
what
for
they
the game
said.
for the rest of the game. My point is what are you doing? Just trying to you're trying to develop these players. You're trying to get the best out of them, right?
Yeah, but it's good to get the defensive aspect in a player first.
Just getting off what you would. Anything else on that, or
No. I'm-
Oh, okay, just one more thing on it. What do you think of Coleman Jones today?
Terrible.
yeah, he didn't stick at all, did he? Here we are talking about how good his hands
I'm
were.
just saying, like-
Did not stick one mark today.
Yeah, he had a bad game. It happens.
Did not stick one mark.
Okay, so were you looking at maybe trying someone else? I'm just saying.
Oh, who? Just
Yeah,
get
well-
someone off the street.
Comden's killed us, hasn't he?
Yeah, would have been nice to see him. But then Comden's had a history of
Injuries.
getting
He's a
injury from
broken
when he
down
was
horse.
drafted.
Broken down
Down
horse.
horse.
Drafted.
Horse.
Draft horse. It's all.
It's all.
This episode is sponsored by a horse.
Carlton draft.
Yeah, didn't catch one today, did he?
No, not one.
Couldn't catch a cold today.
So, and the last thing I'm going to say to you, and the question to you is, oh, maybe even to you as well, when's the next win?
Who they got next week?
Don't know.
Adelaide and Adelaide.
Adelaide and Adelaide.
Well, it's not next week.
next week.
Correct.
Definitely not next
It
week.
used to be once upon a time Hawthorn, but I don't think they can beat Hawthorn either.
You play West Coast again.
No, I don't think no.
So really,
No, there'll be an ugly side that you play St Kilda.
Coburg, maybe. I don't know.
No.
so you tell me something. Where's the improvement then? We can't win a game.
The improvement is
Well, not getting
on the
smashed.
scoreboard.
it's, not on the, it's on the scoreboard because
Kicking 13 goals a game and losing is part of the puzzle,
That's just,
I'm telling you.
But every side's kicking 100 points.
no, they're not.
Yeah.
They're not. Mate, Freya kicked 5 goals on the weekend.
No,
Carlton's-
no, against North.
Yeah.
GWS kicked 100.
Okay,
So
so
kicked 100, I think, or
Essendon kicked
99.
So hence
That's
why,
right.
hence why I was saying to you today, you need a nice defender.
Yeah, I agree with you.
You need a Dylan Grimes.
Type.
Just one of those
They've already got-
intercepts.
I know Core and I know.
No.
You know who can
one
be
of them
that?
goes. Just if they lose Mackay, then they're
No,
cooked.
Core's got to go. But you need a young kid to come in and start doing that. And I reckon young. she's gonna give him a
Essendon's
chance.
done it the right way. Zerk,
Yeah,
Thatcher,
exactly.
Redmond.
Lockie Young should be given another
Yeah,
chance.
one of those.
Why not?
You need
Daniel
one of
Howe.
those.
How's he been going, Lockie Young?
It's been going okay. Good enough to get a game.
Okay, give him a run. Give him a go.
Yeah.
Anyway,
We finished North
That was a
Corner.
huge
It's
club
15
corner.
minute
that was
club.
a huge club
The four
corner.
North supporters in Melbourne that watch this will be wrapped with it.
Yeah, she's wrapped.
Great. I've got a bugbear, and I'm sick of this.
Here we go. Bugbear 1
Yeah.
of 100.
It's been going on all year. AFL, stop bouncing the ball at centre bounces.
I just
Stop
don't
it.
agree with him.
Cut it out. I've had enough. They lose 3 seconds
They
every
do.
time
They
they do
actually
it.
do.
That's fair enough.
3 seconds.
Well, then give us back the 3 seconds.
Yeah, they
then
don't.
you can't, not you,
Yeah, no,
but then
but
we
I
can't
won't
complain.
I won't complain if they give back the 3
They do
seconds.
it in NBA.
Or-
NBA.
Do you remember in 1945?
No,
the ball
I
bounces.
don't.
The ball bounces to that side and it goes to that particular ruckman, whoever it was. Good luck to him.
Yeah, which is stupid, right? in the
North
scheme
won,
of things.
North won a game of football in 2005 or 6. North Collingwood MCG, big game, Friday night. And the umpires bounced the ball and it's gone literally 45 degrees.
Play on.
And Goldstein was rucking and it's gone to Adam Simpson. Like, he's handballed it off to Grant. Grant long goal. North won the game.
Yeah, fair
Like
enough.
That's not
that
on.
decided the game.
That's not fair. No, I agree with
We
that.
laughed about it.
Yeah,
we were
yeah,
wrapped.
it's
but-
funny now that you go back and think.
Do you remember that?
Nah.
But this
I
is
don't.
sport, right? It should be at least equal to some point, right? It should be
Yeah,
equal,
yeah.
right?
No, that's fair, but
So,
it's just been like that for 100 years. That's why I said it.
Oh, I know.
yeah, but it's got to change, mate. If
Well,
you're
then
gonna-
just
don't start
no, but I'm happy. With whatever you want to just throw it up, just throw it up. That's fine. I don't care either way.
That's
You
right.
want to bounce it. You want to throw it.
no. But the point is that
To make
they recall it to make it even for everyone, right? So why bounce
Yeah.
it and stuff it up all
Well,
that,
one-
and take away 3 seconds
Put the
every
3
time they
seconds
do it?
back then.
Well, that's right.
'Cause it happens at
One
least
thing I
2
do
times
know
a
is they
quarter.
make the umpires all bounce the ball. Now, why can't on selection committee say, right, we're the 3 umpires and you're the only one that can bounce the ball. Andrew bounces the ball. End of story. You're the best bouncer.
So you're telling
So
me...
they select the best bouncer and they go, it's your job today to bounce every ball.
He's bounced at a lot of clubs.
So if you're the best decision-making umpire, but you've got bad shoulders, you're done.
But that's what I'm getting at.
That's bad.
No, it's not. That's not what I'm saying.
No, but if you're...
I'm saying put the good bouncers. That's their craft.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. I do.
But it's an unnecessary thing that we have to do
Because
in 2000.
good decision makers that can't bounce, you don't want them out.
Are you
the game.
saying they should not throw it up? You're saying to keep traditional
if you
bounce.
keep the bounce, then
You got to give back the time.
give back the
Tradition
time.
for what?
Absolutely.
There's too much at stake now. It's a professional sport, mate. If you want to do it properly, you throw it up and make it equal every time. You don't lose any time. You don't lose anything.
Oh, look, I don't care.
That's true.
For me,
They'll
they can throw it up because the bounce.
Hey, they throw it up at local level. They throw it up at.
I don't bounce at local level anymore.
No, why wouldn't they? Professionals,
Really?
right?
Yeah, it's all thrown up.
I didn't know that. No, I didn't.
I think.
I've got it. I know why. They're not full time. Why would they bounce it properly?
That's never going.
Oh, yeah, because EDFL and that they're full time. I understand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So why would they?
Full-time accountants.
So why would they bounce it? You know, they're part timers. These muppets.
So how many bounces that you said about goal kicking? You know how you said,
Yeah.
why don't players kick the ball 500 times a week?
Yep.
I wonder if umpires bounce the ball.
I'm sure
500
they
times
do.
a week.
Well,
but they're
On
part
concrete.
They're part
Look at that bounce.
They're
If that's a
part-timers.
G, how to be concrete.
They're part timers. When would they have? When? What, after their job?
Smoko. When they're on a smoko break.
Exactly. That's my point, AFL.
Anyway,
We'll leave it there, I think.
I think so.
I've had my rant enough.
That's right.
this
we'll call that a rant.
Yeah. There you have it, our review of round 14. Comment down below on who you think might win this week, and we'll see you in the next one.